Y'all, you know what? I don't like going out like that. I love hanging out with people, but for the most part, when I ain't gotta travel and do this and do that and do work, I just want to chill. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dr. Nina, and today I'm coming at y'all with another HelloFresh video. And today is a little bit different. I know I normally cook the veggie food because y'all know I'm mostly plant-based. Jason's here with us today. He's gonna try out some of the HelloFresh stuff, and y'all know we getting ready for the holidays. I know we may have a box come in for people that want to eat non-traditional Thanksgiving food. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and the great thing about it is it makes it easy for all of us to find comfort in the kitchen, no matter what your level of cooking artistry is. HelloFresh also has more 5-star meals than any other meal kit, so you know you're gonna get something delicious and great every time. They have the lower calorie, the family, the vegetarian meals, but also you can change your preferences in terms of how much it comes to your door. You can just make sure that you have your meals as often as you would like. HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving. You can't beat that. I couldn't believe that everything only takes 30 minutes. So y'all can go ahead and get started with HelloFresh and get 8 free meals. That's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh at HelloFresh.com or at my link down below in the description box, and enter my code DrNina8 at checkout. And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And also click on those notification bells so you can know when I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. Make sure you also check out my Now That's Life podcast, which is now live, and you can check it out on all your major podcasting platforms. Links to my podcast can be found down below in the information section. Well, I started with the spinach ricotta ravioli, and this one was only a 20-minute meal with very minimal ingredients. I think I counted like under 7 ingredients or something like that. Very minimal, very easy to follow. I started by boiling a large pot of water for the ravioli and salting it, of course, for flavor. Here we go, y'all. You know you got to rinse the produce off, rinse it off. Rich it. I love being around the older people. That's where I got a lot of my vibes and zest from. You know, I was the only child for almost 15, 16 years. So a lot of times I was around older people. Probably learned a little too much. But with that said, we about to enter into the seasons. We're gonna have all the trick-or-treaters coming around. We got Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas, we got New Year's, the best and the worst times of the year. We always getting ready for the family and friend drama. This is the time where people have a little more time on their hands. So all the stuff they've been saying about everybody all year about to come out. Not only that, sometimes the holidays can just be stressful for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. If you don't have a lot of access to friends and family, you know, if you're displaced from your family, whether by attitude or by distance, all of that matters around this time of year. And though we don't always talk about it, it's very real. It's very real. I talk to people specifically, not just as a psychologist, but as a person, you know, to make sure you checking on that mental health. You're not going to allow the holiday season to wear you down and stress you out. I like to make sure that I tell people that my choices, my changes in life, my transformations always made for several odd holiday seasons, okay? Whether it be why you still in school so long, why you still doing that, why you don't hang with this person no more, where your man at, right? All of those things can have a wearing and a bearing on your holiday season. Y'all have learned this about me, is that I am a very strong-willed young woman. I always have been. When I set my heart and my ideals on something, I get it and I do it. My holidays weren't ever really depressing or hard for me. Now, what was hard for me was when I was going through weight loss, when I was losing all the weight, and you go home and you've lost this weight and people telling you you need to eat more, or that you know, doing too much. You ain't got to be doing all of that, or you ain't like you used to be, or just trying to make sure they know everything that's going on in your life. Just prepare yourself. I try to make sure I get my mind together before you know, being around people. Gonna be spending time with the young man, my young man, and his mother and some other family. I'm going to probably spend the rest of the holidays with my mother too. My mother decided she wanted to do other things for Thanksgiving this year. Okay, so my mama having her a nice follow me fall. Ain't it funny when your parents get older and they be like, I got other things to do.
You don't have to be limited to tradition, like,
yeah.
Like, why not spend Thanksgiving on the beach?
Which is why we doing this, right? That's another thing. I used to think that you had to eat certain foods on Thanksgiving. It is nice to be able to say what you gonna eat and what you won't eat and what you gonna do. Look at this. So we all chopped up. That didn't take much time at all. Don't be stressed. Be blessed. Be happy. Be you. And let all the questions come. Just learn to calm yourself and don't allow yourself to get so worked up. Everybody don't have to have a gift, especially over a certain amount of money. Get the certain people you want to exchange gifts with. Leave it to that. If you have children, make sure that you don't just make it about all the gifts and the money spent. Let it roll. You're gonna have a good holiday season. I promise y'all the hardest part of this was chopping up the vegetables. That was about it. All I did after that was put the Italian chicken sausage in with a little bit of olive oil in the pan and chopped it up real nice and fine and added in the scallions as well as the tomatoes and made sure that I cooked those up and added flavor and things for taste, of course, as well as put the ravioli in the boiling water and drain those after a while of boiling. I didn't overboil them. And then made sure that I went back to seasoning and adding in the sauces that were provided by HelloFresh to make sure that it was good and saucy. I added in the stock as well as a little bit of lemon, and I added in the ravioli and made sure that was coated by the ingredients. And that was really that, as well as a little bit of lemon. I knew it was going to be lemony, which I love lemon. So this was the one that I would allow myself to try because I will have a little bit of chicken, but that's about it. We're gonna see how it tastes. This is the only one I'm going to try since it's chicken. It's a little less invasive for my more plant-based diet. Oh, you went on.
Chicken good. So I'm gonna get all of it down.
This is good. The lemon in here sets it off. And that's good.
It all meshes well together.
This is really good. Well, Jason has left us. I guess it's time to move on to our next meal. So, y'all, this is my next one, which was the Gouda pork burgers, which was really simplistic as well. It was a 30-minute meal, and it had very minimal ingredients as well. And I expected it to be a little more fun. I have only prepared pork 3 times in my life, and twice have been with HelloFresh for other people. So I was looking forward to trying this out as well and trying to make this one work. And it was really simple, from cooking up the potatoes and slicing those up to be eaten like French fries, of course, and making sure those were good and seasoned as well as prepared for putting in the oven. And I actually found joy in that because sometimes I do like to make my own potatoes, but I liked this because there was some smoked paprika that came in the ingredients. So those fries were seasoned to perfection, and I used olive oil. And then I chopped up the onions as well as grated some of the garlic as well as some lime zest and made sure that the limes were chopped into quarters and the buns as well. And then I caramelized the onions. See, HelloFresh has you do stuff that you've never done. So I am no expert at caramelizing onions. I learned that through some of the meals I prepared through HelloFresh, including in the vegetarian boxes. There's a lot of caramelized onions. And so that was fun. And I whipped up the burgers and prepared those to go into the skillet. And I checked on those onions and potatoes, and everything was a-okay. Flip the burgers. I was surprised because cooking pork burgers from ground pork is just like cooking regular burgers. It just exposes you to new things that are out there. And then the sauce was like a lime zest sauce, and it had a little sour cream, lime zest, as well as a little bit of other ingredients as well, and the smoked paprika. All in all, it seemed to have turned out pretty well. Looked all right. It's all yours, bro. See what that's going in.
I taste all the flavors. That lime is like putting it over top. And for people out there, I'm not a big onion fan like that. The caramelized. Also, you got that paprika sauce in there, so you got a little spice on it.
And
so
it's smoky.
It's smoky, yeah. So it's real good. It just blends well, man.
Well, that proves that plant-based people can cook for non-plant-based people, okay? I ain't even have to, and I ain't tasted one time. Another one, y'all see? And I made that. I did it. All right, on to the next, on to the next one. The last one was a quick one as well, about 30 minutes, and it was the sesame beef tacos with Korean spice. And I really, really liked the way that this was prepared because it gave me some ideas for even vegetarian meals or vegan meals even, without the meat, of course, and without the sauces. However, all of the vegetables and even using tortillas with this would be awesome. So I chopped up all the vegetables. I had cucumbers, radishes, scallions, even had cilantro and red cabbage. So really simplistic. Pickled up those bad boys with the vinegar that was provided, as well as a little sugar and seasonings, and then created a sauce on the side with the Korean spice, as well as some of the salt and pepper. And then in the pan, I just put a little bit of olive oil and put those vegetables in, cook those down. Man, y'all, those smelled amazing. And then I added the ground beef in and cooked that down with it. And I wanted to make sure that those tortillas were crisp as well. And then I put that sauce right on and then added on the filling and the cilantro and the vegetables. And that was about it. And I did add some sriracha on the top as well. I haven't tasted anything. So what do you think of all the flavors?
I love red cabbage.
Me too.
But the seasoning of the ground beef and the cabbage, and then the sriracha and the cream sauce, like, it makes it all balanced. Good taco.
Yay! Well, there y'all have it. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. And also don't forget to visit HelloFresh.com and enter my code DrNina8, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.